Okay, this is model 2850 Double Bunks. When you enter, your keys will be right here on the hook, so that'll get you in the front door. You can lock it up when you're coming and going. Also up ahead to your left as you enter is your main control panel. Up top you'll have the push to test buttons to show you your holding tank levels and your battery if you're not on an electric hookup site. So you just push to test it, see what the levels are at, so you can monitor that and make sure you're conserving water if you don't have hookups at your site. You also have where you turn on your water pump and your water heaters, as well as some of your light switches. You have the slide room in and out, which you won't be using. You have your awning extend and retract, so you have an electric awning. If you are not going to be at the campsite, you're going to want to make sure you go ahead and retract it, as well as overnight, because if the winds come, it could tear up the awning. As you come in, you've got your sink, which is just like a residential sink there. You have your microwave, stovetop, and oven here. Microwave does require electricity or a generator, so if you're not in a spot with hookups or the generator, then it will not function. The stovetop runs off of propane. First you open up the cover like this. It has an electronic sparker on it, so you just select your gas to light, turn this to the right, and that'll start up like that. For the oven, you have to light the pilot first. So you would switch this button over here to pilot, and then this will be a two-handed operation. So you're gonna have to hold this in while you light the pilot light. So you'll take your lighter and you'll go all the way to the back, and that's where you'll light this while you're pushing the pilot level in. And then once you have it lit, you can push and turn to the temperature that you want for the oven. Okay, the refrigerator, what you want to make sure on this one here, it does run off of propane or electric. It should just be an auto. If the check light is on, then we're going to want to look further to make sure that either the electricity that you're plugged into is plugged in, and or make sure that we have enough propane. Okay, coming back through here, some more cabinets. You do have your thermostat to control the temperature. You just use the mode button here to cycle through the different functions. That's your fan, that's your air conditioner, that'll be your furnace, and then back to off. And just adjusting the temperature. We'll probably leave this on auto. Okay, then you got your bathroom back here. In the rear bathroom, you have your toilet, shower, and sink there. For the toilet, this is your flush lever on your foot. Down here, you just push it down to do that. So using the toilet while you are trying to conserve water, you want to make sure you're using enough water to make sure that all the toilet paper does go down into the holding tank. You don't want it backing up on you there. You have the double bunks here. You have a dinette where the table will drop down and form into a bed for you. And then you have the sofa, which is a jackknife sofa, which will lay down flat into a bed as well. This unit has a fireplace. So one thing to note, the fireplace and the microwave are on the same electrical circuit. So if you're plugged into a spot with electricity or you have the generator going, you're gonna have to make sure that you're using this switch to go between the two. So you can only use one at a time, not both. So don't forget to switch those back and forth. Then we go into the bedroom here, and you just have your regular queen bed in here. Some of the light switches, you'll notice up at the top, so they have little push buttons in them. So some lights are on switches and some have switches on the lights. So, all right guys, there you go. That's the 2850 Double Bunks.